guys, and welcome back to my kitchen. Today we're going to do a cute and simple but sweet Valentine's Day treat. They're just red velvet cake truffles. Not a whole lot of work goes into them, but boy, everyone seems to love them. So stay tuned and I will show you how to do that. Alright, to get started with our cake, our red velvet cake truffles, I just have my large mixing bowl here. And I've also pre-made a sheet of red velvet cake. Now if you want to make homemade cake, perfectly up to you. I chose a box cake because I feel like because I'm going to make it into a truffle, you're not going to really need the homemade experience in this case. Might as well save us some time when I don't think it'll matter a whole lot in the flavor department. I'm just going to take my cake. And I've let this cool, actually. It's been sitting here cooling for a few hours. And I'm just going to put it in the bowl. And this is where it kind of gets messy. I have some gloves on. That way my fingers don't get dyed all red. I'm just going to start mushing up the cake. Just kind of shredding it apart. I know, it kind of goes against everything you've ever been taught. You know, you don't make a cake just to mush it up. But I trust you, or I promise you that this is kind of a cute recipe. It's fun to either take to work, have a Valentine's Day party, maybe a nice dinner, whatever. And you could also do this with different holidays as well. I just thought the red velvet would be cute for Valentine's Day. Alright. Now, the next part, measurements aren't really, it all kind of depends on how moist your cake is. This cake is pretty moist, but I just have a package or a canister of the cream cheese frosting, and I'm going to start out with probably half of the can, and I'm literally going to just start mushing it into the cake mix until it is all combined. It's really weird. But this is how it kind of forms into the ball that you're looking for. And to kind of get that cream cheese, red velvet cake flavor that you want. Now if you're finding that your cake is dry and you need more frosting, I would just start adding maybe like a tablespoon at a time. You don't want to get this too doughy or the ball won't form correctly. You're kind of looking for the consistency of Play-Doh here. Alright, it's looking good, feeling good, and at this point I'm just going to pinch off some dough, however big you want your truffles, and just start forming a ball. I've actually got a cookie sheet here ready to go. Just going to form the balls quickly and efficiently. Stick them right on the tray. A couple more. Try not to make a mess. That's why the gloves are helpful. Getting cake everywhere. I need to clear my hands off first. However big you want them. I wouldn't make them too big just because we're going to cover these with chocolate, and the bigger they are, the harder it is going to be to cover. Alright, you just keep forming your truffles and then once you're all done, I'm going to pop mine in the freezer for about an hour just to kind of let them firm up, maybe 2 hours. I'll kind of check them halfway, see and decide then. And once these guys have kind of firmed up some, I will bring you back for the next step. Okay guys, we're back. My cake truffles have set up nicely in the freezer, and now I'm ready to decorate them. This is kind of the fun part. What I've done was I've lined a baking sheet with just my parchment, or my silicone baking mat, just for easy cleanup. In fact, it would be easier if I had parchment paper, but I don't, because then I could just throw it out. And then I have a wired cookie rack, so that way my cake truffles can dry. Just want to sit up there. All right, here we go. And then if you don't have that, you just have a parchment paper or even just a plate, that's fine. You don't have to get fancy around here. I'm just using what I have. I've also melted some candy chocolates or melting candies. I picked these up at the Hobby Lobby. And I melted the candy just like the directions indicate on the back of the packaging. I picked pink and white. Now we're just going to take our truffles and kind of quickly coat them in the chocolate candy. And then I kind of have a fork to kind of help lift it up out of there. And then we're just going to gently set it down right on the cooling rack. I'll do one in white. Should get another fork. And then we are all set. Just kind of gently lay them out. See, the drizzled chocolate just kind of goes right underneath onto the silicone baking mat, so that way I don't have to mess with cleanup. You can get creative at this point. You can use any kind of sprinkles you might have on hand. I thought it'd be nice to kind of maybe drizzle on the white chocolate, just some pink chocolate. Just kind of drizzle it right over top. Gets a little messy, but that's kind of the fun. I also have some just red candy sprinkles here. I'm trying to open them. Should have opened them off camera. Here we go. They're just that colored sugar. You want to do it before it dries. Unfortunately, this one's already dried. So we'll just go ahead and coat that again with some candy. Place it on our drying rack. Now I should be able to coat it nicely with the sprinkles. There we go. Might look nice with just some white drizzles of chocolate on it. You can get creative. These don't actually have to be for Valentine's Day. They could be for any holiday or birthday. I know I like to go to Starbucks and get a cake pop, but these taste just like that, so excuse me. If you liked today's video, please give me a thumbs up, and if you like what I do here, please consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future videos. I hope you guys give this a try for your Valentine's Day dinner or party or just something special for someone you love.